Good afternoon, everyone. I'm sorry. Good morning. It's not afternoon yet. Good morning, everyone. This is Dr. Armstrong with Therapeutic Talks for today. Um, I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Mine was okay, not the actual best, not what I was hoping it would be. However, we managed to push through and went on ahead and had a nice time anyhow, in spite of. So today, what I want to do now that we are uh, in full bloom of the holiday season is talk to you about feeling sad. Feeling sad. What do I mean by feeling sad? There is a disorder known as seasonal affective disorder. It is a very treatable disorder, but many people don't realize that they go through this type of disorder. Seasonal affective disorder can affect you at any given season of the year. However, during the holiday season, uh, it is more and more prevalent in those who have experienced uh, grief within a short period of time of the holiday season, or some type of trauma has happened in their life during that time of the season. There are a lot of things that happen. So, what I want to do today is just give you a little bit of what seasonal affective disorder is, ways to, techniques and ways and means to cope with it, and hopefully try to get you to a level of where it doesn't affect you as we know that it can. Okay? So, um, what is the cause? The cause of seasonal affective disorder, of course, is where you experience either a depressive or either a anxiety about the disorder itself. Okay, the serotonin levels are involved in it, and all of this. Um, I'm trying to get to my point rather quickly. Seasonal depression, seasonal affective disorder, um, is triggered by the change of seasons. Okay, and most commonly it begins in the late fall. That's the most common. Symptoms includes feelings of sadness, lack of energy, loss of interest in usual holiday activities or usual activities surrounding that season, oversleeping, and even weight gain because you just get depressed. And sometimes people who are depressed do gain weight. All right. It can affect anybody at any given age. There's no difference. The main age bracket, though, where we see the most is between the ages of 18 to 30. And we do see a lot of it in our seniors because a lot of their loved ones have gone on. Okay. What we need to look at, and I think a good way to kind of just understand the seasonal affective disorder is memories have been created around holidays. Okay? Memories have been created around holidays. And when those memories are created, it is in our human nature that we create more and more and more. And when something traumatic has happened in your life and you're not able to carry on doing that, it brings about a depression. And so it is very commonly known as a seasonal depression. Okay. And yes, everybody is going to experience it. For couples, it could be someone who has lost their husband or wife, and Valentine's Day was their thing to really go out and do something. It could be a child's birthday and something tragic has happened to the child. It could be a married couple who's been married forever and their anniversary is coming around, and the person who is still around just gets into that depressive state. There are things you can do. I want us to understand that we can't change. There's no way that we can change certain outcomes in life. Death is inevitable. It will happen. However, after death, and you're still around, remember the good moments of your loved one. Remember the great memories that you have created. Don't make it a thing of, I can't look at this, or I can't look at that, or I can't look at this picture, I can't look at that picture. No. Understand this. If that loved one was still here, they would want you to be sharing those memories together. And me being a spiritual person, I do believe that, yes, our loved ones are still looking on in spirit. They may not be here in the physical realm, and for those who don't ascribe to that, you can just keep their memory alive. Have to live in the here and now. You have to. Your life doesn't stop because somebody else is not here. You have to carry on for the ones that you have with you, your children, your grandchildren that you have now with you. Certain outcomes, my friends, you can't change. No matter how deep of a depression you get in, it's not going to change. Okay? So let's look at a few ways, right? Look at a few ways that we can somewhat treat this, okay? Look at a few treatments, all right? A lot of times, believe it or not, being around a bright area, making your house brighter, can help relieve a lot of the depression that you're in, because brightness brings about the feeling of happiness. So if it's Christmas, light up, put up a Christmas tree, light it up, all right? If it's something else, then so be it. Go out and look at the Christmas lights. Go to your downtown area, partake in some of the festivities down there. But light brightens up your mood, okay? All right? Light brightens up the mood. Cognitive behavioral therapy. It doesn't necessarily have to be cognitive behavioral therapy. Just talking with your loved ones about the old times and the old days that y'all created memories, and just say, well, hey, it's time to create some new ones. All of these things can help alleviate that feeling of sad. Seasonal affective disorder, okay? And the main thing I want you to understand is there are still people around who love you wholeheartedly. Don't rob them of loving you, okay? Love them the way they love you. Be around. In my family, I guess I'm going to say this rather biasly, but my mother and father were the most stable foundational couple in our family. Okay, married 63 years, together 67 years. It took a long time for my mama to say yes back then, but they were the foundational couple. Now she's about to be 86 years old. She is the matriarch, the oldest member of our family. And we're just going to continue to love on her now that my father's not here. You know, I want her back baking her pies. I wish she would get back to baking her sweet potato pies. Mama, I need the pies, Ma. Please. Okay? But we're going to have a good time. Show her a good time. Just love on one another. Life is so short, brother. Brothers and sisters, I'm going to call y'all that. It's not a preacher video, but loved ones, life is very short. Enjoy it while you can. We do not know what's to come. Your children, love your children. Children, those of you who are older, love your parents. Okay? Because they did for you when you couldn't do for yourself. All right? The main thing is turn sad around. Okay? Bring about happiness. Bring about joy. Look at the real meaning of the season. Accept what you cannot change. And accept what God has allowed you to continue to be here to see. All right. Okay. Thank you, folks. Thank you for listening. And please like, subscribe, do the share thing. I would appreciate it. And I hope that you all have a wonderful, wonderful holiday season. Let's make it a good one. All right? Let's make it a good one. Thank you. Have a great day.